These three pieces act together in my exhibition, and they are about challenging issues facing our world right now. The first one was a result of protests that happened in Indianapolis last year in the summer, and they were very moving. I called this piece No Justice, No Peace, and I spelled that out, K-N-O-W, in hope that we will know justice, that we will learn to respect one another as human beings on this planet and work for the strengthening of our cultural lives together. So this piece is complex, and it has lots of the signage from the protests that happened in downtown Indianapolis. There were some acts of vandalism that happened here, and they wrote things like George Floyd and Black Lives Matter onto this monument that is at the center of our city of Indianapolis. And the monument is to the silent victors of the Civil War. So it's extremely poignant that people suffered and died to liberate people from bondage. And still in this year of 2020 and 2021, we have such a strenuous need for justice for people in our African American community. So protests were passionate and well populated. There were thousands of people who came to the state capitol in support of these notions of calls for justice. So it's valuable to read the detailed text of this piece. Then as we move down the spread, it carries on to the environmental justice that is called for in our era. I chose to go to Botswana seeking out the great elephants, the African elephants. We're down to only about 2% of the original population of African elephants, and that is shockingly low. And so I have always just had a yearning desire to know elephants, and to be with them in the wilds of Botswana was truly one of the great privileges of my life. But I hope it harkens to our need to be stewards of this earth and care not just about how humans are doing, but the other planets' inhabitants, like the great elephants.